Marcosatsu.
When I say modern, I mean everything past Gokaiger, so Go Busters onward. That's not an official designation, I only made it up to make these rankings easier since I want to talk about more recent seasons. Leave your list in the comments below, and let's get started with... The Butsu Sentai Juoger by Hideaki Takatori. Even though this is the first song I'm mentioning, it's still not bad. It keeps on the jungle theme and the visuals are nice. Plus, who doesn't sing along to the... You'll be hearing these kinds of lyrics a lot, where our heroes are the protectors of humanity, but I think Juoger sings it very well considering, well, they're champions. I also need to bring that Hideaki Takatori is part of Project R, which creates songs for Super Sentai. But Takatori himself sang a heck of a lot of music for Tokusatsu, starting with Hurricane's theme. He even performed for Ultraman, Kamen Rider, Yu-Gi-Oh!, and Sonic? Overall, a nice song to start my list. Now if we were counting the Sentai Hero Getter, then yeah, it'd be near the top.
9.
Kishiryu Sentai Ryu Soldier, performed by Tomohiro Hatano. To me, the best part of the song is during the opening when you hear and that's not even part of the official track. If there's one thing Ryu Soldier does extremely well, it's have fantastic visuals, and the opening is no different. I especially like the multiple slow pans and the side shots of our heroes next to each other. The song itself is okay too. Though it's sung by Tomohiro Hatano, who also performed songs for Q Ranger and Lupin Ranger vs. Pat Ranger. His voice does fit for energetic songs like this. I do like the beat and the lyrics. The show is based on certain night themes and the lyrics embody that very well, with words of swords and emblems signifying their heroism. Sharing a dream together is also a nice line. And a quick mention to the live version. I can never get enough of the crowds matching the performer's energy. 8. Zenryoku Zenkai, Zenkaiger, performed by Takeshi Tsuruno. Is it weird I don't like how the song starts? Cause the rest is an absolute banger. The explosive guitar and the catchy sing-alongs in the beginning are great, but what I absolutely love is the chorus. This brings me a lot of Showa energy for some reason, and it also brings a smile to my face, like a childhood memory. That was probably the point, as Zenkaiger was an anniversary season and paid homage to the past in many ways. I'd even say in the music. Extra points for having a dance of the opening, which is mostly seen in endings instead. Fun fact, this song is sung by Ultraman Dyna's actor. That's Poggers. Poggers? Who wrote this? Oh yeah, I did.
7.
Sa Ike Ninja, performed by Yohei Oniishi. The beginning with those Japanese instruments is great, and then we get into a fun rock song. Say what you will about the show, but you can't deny there's a fun factor to it all. The outlandish suits, the overly colorful visuals, just the loudness of the music, and is that a synth playing after the chorus? Yeah, much like other modern Sentai themes, this one is really fun, but this might be the most fun. What makes this even weirder is that Yohei Oniishi also voices the Jiku driver. How random.
6.
Buster's Ready Go by Hideyuki Takahashi. Ah, such an iconic opening. The full version's intro is nice too. This song is such hype, especially for Go Busters. I don't know why, it gives a spy feel while still being super energetic. It's definitely nostalgia when I say I miss hearing this as the show aired weekly. That aside, it is a great song, but now we're gonna get into the second half of my list. 5. Lucky Star, performed by Tomohiro Hatano. The opening visual of our main Q Ranger standing side by side is absolutely gorgeous. I needed that as my wallpaper right away. And yes, of course, the song itself is amazing too. From that grand intro to the mellowish verse and the fantastic chorus. All so catchy and all so amazing. I gotta say, these top 5 are pretty easy to decide on, but most of them, including Lucky Star, are songs I normally listen to anyway since they're that good. Most of the Q Rangers also cover the song, and man, that's so wholesome.
4.
Vamala Kyoryuger, performed by Shogo Kamada. Some may know I have a dislike for Kyoryuger, but I can't deny how awesome the opening is. I basically memorized that intro speech even before I started learning Japanese, and the is really iconic. To many, the whole song and show is iconic, which again, I can't deny at all. If it weren't for some of my personal biases, this absolutely would be number one. Just that chorus alone is the embodiment of a fun Sentai to me. Wait, does it bother anyone else that King does an upside down peace sign at the end but doesn't actually do that in the show? Anyway, Vamala mucho! Man, I'm actually kind of starting to miss Kyoryuger now.
3.
Resha Sentai Tokyuger, performed by Daiki Issei. Oh hey, it's Zenkai Red. Come on, there's nothing new I can possibly say about Tokyuger's opening. High energy, super fun, go for it. Yes, y'all already know Tokyuger's theme had to be very high on my list, but what's this? It's not number one? My older viewers might have remembered that I had this in my top spot a couple of times. Those videos were taken down, by the way. So, third time's the charm. Tokyuger's theme is a masterpiece, but then there's...
2.
Machine Sentai Kira Major, performed by Yohei Oneishi. So, Tokyuger used to be my number one opening in Sentai season. It was hard to even come close to matching it, but then Kira Major came along and I just instantly fell in love. I get a more classic feel, like an early to mid 2000 Sentai show with this song, but made modern with its cheeriness. A main reason why I like both Kira Major the show and the song is because of how simple it all is. Complex seasons of Kamen Rider and Garo are masterpieces, yes, though Kira Major is just so much fun, and that's all I need sometimes, you know? Whenever I hear that chorus, I just know it'll be a good time. This song also has a lot of puns, and I mean a lot of Japanese sparkle puns. I like puns. Some might also know that Kira Major beat out Tokyuger as my number one Sentai. Not anymore. But before we get to that, how about some Twitter comments? I asked, what is your favorite Sentai opening theme? Anything from Go Busters onward. And here's what some of you said. Surrounded by Perverts replies, Lupin Ranger vs. Pat Ranger, giving both teams a contrasting theme song that were made to mash up together and then use that mashup as the opening was a stroke of brilliance. Tokyo Rider Go says, either Go Busters opening. The first one sounds very powerful and the second one is just all around fun and an upbeat song. Super underrated. Kyoryuger and Juoj are the runners up here. I think it's funny that their name is Tokyo Rider Go, but none of those are Tokyuger related. Simon says, Kyoryuger gets me so pumped up from the horns at the beginning along with the narration. The chorus is so fun and energetic that it fits the show perfectly. Ryugen says, if anything, I feel like Zenkai's opening was amazing. It was so good and it made me want to jam out to it, but all of them are good because they all have a unique beat to it that goes well with the show. Then Thomas Jujubee posts about a Majin gif, so yeah. And if you'd like to be in one of these videos, you can follow me on Twitter where I ask questions and sometimes they're here, and you can find out the meaning of life and happiness if you follow me or something, I don't know. Back to the list.
Honorable mentions.
Morphin' Movin' Buster Ship. I feel like I enjoy this one more than most. It's definitely not a bad song, and the chorus is super catchy, but it's not Buster's Ready Go. Super Sentai Strongest Battle. It's pretty good. You can consider this a number 0. Not much more I can say about that. Lupin Ranger vs. Pat Ranger. Stinky.
And now for number 1.
It's so good. Hashtag donbrothers sweep. The high energy, the cool visuals, and it's a dance opening. Okay, so donbrothers is the show of all time, and its theme is the song of all time. You have no idea how often this gets stuck in my head, but not in an annoying way. Songs can be catchy, but that doesn't automatically mean it's good. donbrothers is catchy and good. If I could talk about the actual show itself, then we'd be here forever, but it's fantastic too. This theme just gets me ready for the weirdness we're about to see, and if I mentioned the ending theme, then that would be an easy number 1. So yeah, donbrothers is very good. Now, I'm off to find who the Dawn brother is, and I'll see you next time.